Here's the punter, Sam Martin, now ready to get us started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, ready?
51's the mic. I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go
They'll
now.
break the huddle,
15,
come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yep.
Watch the motion.
Bravo.
Throwing Jones. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And all the way down to the 26. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 47 yards.
That's good for a Giants. First down.
Yeah.
The 26-yard line.
Hey, Mike.
Buzz.
So don't say nothing. Right here.
Now.
Mike,
A
51.
first down carry
Switch
for
up,
Barkley.
switch up.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
At the Lions' 27-yard line.
Set up. 90 Wolf.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
Hey.
Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that? 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
Smoke.
Here we go. Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Set up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Check pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, let's calm down.
Hey, seam 6.
Let's go, defense. Our time. This is our
Five.
Operating from the gun, Jones. He completes it to Tate. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 16.
Draw quarter.
First down.
Mike 51.
At the
Here we go.
16-yard line.
Hatchet.
Pilot 64. Weak. Ready.
They go back to the ground now with Barkley. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Damon Harrison, the one on the
Right here,
stop.
guys. Mike 51. Mike 51.
Go.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 16-yard line.
51's the Mike, boys. 51. I got wide.
Leaf River.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jones. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, that should open up his running game, too.
Ready.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
Go.
They'll try to run forward Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrich Rosas. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the kick by Rosas is good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground, you can always tell that they were concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all off-season about our season open opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I had missed it, it would have been a long night.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on second and 10. Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. Here's Stafford.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Let's go. Check nine. Double right.
Hey, Charlie.
Throwing again on second down. Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Don't be mad. It's more coming. It's more coming.
Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down.
And middle.
Joker.
Hey, orbit.
Mike's 47. Mike's
to the air again. Stafford. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. O'Shane Zimenez in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Giants 3, Lions 0.
So on fourth down, here's Sam Martin to punt it away for Detroit. Back deep, Golden Tate. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10.
Come on,
The
set.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99. Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter love.
Let's go.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts.
Let's go, boys.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, second and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Touchdown, defense.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
All right, here we go.
Stafford. Complete. It's Johnson. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
11. You think you gonna get this?
Stafford looks to throw again. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Let's go, D, let's go. Hey, let's get this.
Throwing again is Stafford. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Well, the timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Shoot.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Now.
See you get the ball right here. Let's go.
Hey, Alpha.
Right 40. Check, check. He's coming. He's coming.
Double dog, double dog. That's the way.
Get it.
From the gun, Jones. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Go.
Just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
On first down, Barkley. There he goes left side. And he will take it all in
good job.
for a giant
That's the way you make it
touchdown.
spin. That's the way you make it spin,
A
baby.
15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Aldrich Rosas on for the extra point. And he puts it through to extend this thing to a 10-2 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Stafford. He sets to fire deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. 280.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. Business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
We taking wins home.
To throw again. Stafford looking downfield for Jones. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Mike 51, Mike 51. Let's go one more.
Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51.
Yeah. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike.
Hey.
Watch your slant. Watch your slant. Watch your slant.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over. He's got a man complete. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Giants. Evan Ingram. 94 yards. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what was he smiling about? Because he had no confidence in himself. That was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 35.
53. Ready.
29 is the Mike.
On 2nd and 12. Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and just like that, it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Stafford. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. There's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. He'll get this one to Galladay. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 23 yards, the final tally. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, this from 39. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Prater now will send it away following the made field goal. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Let's go, baby.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is really, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
13 yards.
First down carry here for Johnson. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
42-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Get this ball back for the offense.
Big 20.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. CD with that incompletion. Let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready.
51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. It's going to be a long day. Let's go.
They'll go to Barkley again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
I know you felt
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Back at the 38-yard line.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
I'm coming.
Hey, Delta. Ready.
Jones operating from the gun. Dancing to his left. And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Lions have recovered. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. You know, I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Double right.
Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check the backer.
Zebra. Hey.
Here's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hawkinson. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval as a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. To throw is Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Johnson the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you get your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal.
I can't believe they even let you play.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
Man, not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Hey, 22!
Here we go. Check 31. Check 31. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
General West! Drill right, 22!
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Prater's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Jones and the Giants now with a 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Yep.
Motion.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Let's put them on the buses.
Toss out to Barkley. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Set. 15 Lonnie.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D.
Yes.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40.
Let's go.
Again, it's Barkley.
Here I come.
It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here in a tough 3rd and 11.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Giants on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production, But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Agnew now to return. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's about
and he's taken down. Back in his own 7. Dexter Lawrence just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Another try after the first down sack. Stafford, throw left side, taken in by Galladay. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
We got 3.
They're able to convert with a gain of 4. On 1st and 10, Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
That's it. Big hit.
At the 36-yard line.
And middle.
They'll run it with Johnson.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
1st down, Lions.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, 54.
Now it's Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Hey, 22.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. On 1st down, Stafford here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
7.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Hey, check.
Hey, easy.
47.
Come on.
Now Stafford. This complete to Jones. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Check, 47.
Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive.
Hey, wahoo!
I know he ain't got it.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Hey,
47's a Mike. 47's a Mike.
Squeeze, double.
47's a Mike.
Stafford.
Danny.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Amendola, he was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback. No matter the situation in there, the defense won the battle.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Here we go. 47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Now it's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now they face a 3rd and 15 here following the delay of game.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Stay 50.
47's the mic. 47.
Hey, Haywood.
Watch the run.
Hey.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
All day.
Steps away to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. As again with just under 90 seconds remaining. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. And that'll set them back 5. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Hey, easy. Hey, 70.
47's the mic, boys. 47. Check, 47.
Go.
Watch the curls.
47 Mike. 47 Mike. Mike, 47.
Here we go.
They snap it to Stafford. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Giants are going to get the football back. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
Got it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Tracy Walker. The rookie like he was trying to push it down the field, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, two-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
I'm letting you know right now.
Hey, Echo.
Stafford now to throw. He completes it to Jones. 22 yards there, a first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Stafford now to throw. Open man is Galladay, complete. And finally, down he goes. As they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the air again, Stafford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Leonard Williams, the former number 6 overall pick, got the sack that time. To try again after the sack. Stafford, and he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a one-score game in the 4th. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Hey.
40's the mic.
I'm on. Check Mike, 40.
Get it.
They'll run on first down. Barkley. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. Trey Flowers there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Two tights.
Alert. 3 down.
They'll run it again with Barkley.
Run to the ball.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
Buzz.
Coming tight.
3 down.
3 down.
Yo, go.
Check. 40's Mike. 40's the mic.
On the ball.
Smooth.
Mike 40.
Who that?
40's the mic. Squeeze.
Hey, pick your game up.
Shift.
Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium.